the water.
It's so lovely.
Ortiga or Isola di Ortigia is a small island on the most southeastern tip of Sicily in the province of Syracuse that dates back to ancient Greek times. Ortiga is the perfect place to explore on a tuk-tuk ride, to see ancient Greek temples, medieval castles, and churches. Come with us through the small alleyways that lead to beautiful views, take a dip in the sea, and of course, try all of the amazing pasta, seafood, and drinks. You are not going to want to miss this beautiful island. Let's go. We started our Sicily adventure in Catania, Sicily, which is about an hour north of Ortiga. And if you're interested in going to Sicily and you're going to be stopping Catania, I will link the video above for you. We rented a car and left our home base of Catania and went down to Ortiga for the day and absolutely fell in love with it the first moment we got there. We just got to Isola di Ortigia and we are already loving it. It's beautiful here. The water is amazing and there are lots of really cute restaurants we saw as we were driving in, and we saw the temple. So we're gonna go visit those first and then hit some lunch. This place was seriously beautiful. I mean, look at the water, and it was this beautiful color all over the island. So it was a very, very hot day in August when we were visiting, and I could not wait to get in the water, but we had a couple things to do and some sightseeing to do first. And this is the perfect little European town that you can walk down all the alleyways and get lost, and windy ways everywhere. And everywhere you look, it's beautiful. The back of houses, little alleyways. We found a cute Vespa that Oscar just had to have a photo with because it was lovely. But like I said, this was a part of the ancient Greek world, and so they have lots of Greek ruins here, and this was the temple to Apollo that was later turned into a church and a mosque over time. Right next to that is going to be a street market where you can buy all of your souvenirs. So if you need a fan, a hat, a towel, anything to keep you cool in the moment, you can. And they have beautiful things. I actually bought some jewelry here that I really, really enjoy, and you're going to be seeing these heads all over Sicily. I heard a couple different explanations about the heads, but basically it goes back to different stories. Some talk about it being the rulers of Sicily, and others told me it was a scorned woman who cut off her lover's head and filled it with basil. So you can figure out what they mean truly when you get there. After this is when we hopped on our tuk-tuk ride. This was probably the funnest part of our day, and I'm so glad we really started with this because it was super fun and we loved our driver.
Satisfied or reimbursed?
This was not a planned activity. Somebody came up to us while we were walking by the Temple of Apollo and asked if we would like to take a tuk-tuk ride, which was a great idea. It's about an hour long, and what they do is there is a recording of all the information about all the places they're going to take you by, which is about 6 different sites, and it's translated in English. So it tells you what you're looking at, the history of it, and a little breakdown. So I highly recommend doing something like this just to get a quick tour of the place, and it's fun. I have also just released my Sicily itinerary where I help you go to over 9 cities all around Sicily and give you recommendations on where to stay, what to do, and how to get there. There is also an interactive map at the end. You can find the link to that Sicily itinerary and a free PDF of Ortiga in my description box below. Back to the tour. Next, we visited the Syracuse Cathedral.
Gate is a fallout bunker from the Second World War, while that church is Santa Lucia alla Bardia. Santa Lucia is the patron saint of Syracuse, born in Syracuse, Mom. You have 10 minutes, I'll wait for you here.
So there are also stops where you get to check out the area for a little bit. This was a really cool place because this was originally a Greek Doric temple that was turned into a church later on. It had the most beautiful floors and art everywhere. Apparently there is a Caravaggio in here, which had just been moved, so I was super excited and then let down all at the same time. But that's okay, we had a nice time. And then we got back on the tuk-tuk. Another place you're going to want to stop at while in Ortiga is the Fountain of Arethusa, and this is a freshwater spring that comes up in Ortiga where it is thought that the sea nymph Arethusa came out of as she was escaping her underground home. And just so you know, while you're on the tour guide shows you all these great spots, including free public beaches you can go swim at where you don't have to rent a chair, and good restaurants. We also took a quick stop at the castle, and this is a medieval fortress. There are different times you can go into the castle. The tickets for this would be €9 for adults or $4.50 for a reduced price. And they have different times Tuesday through Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. and Sunday and Monday from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. I know times change throughout the year, so make sure you check it out before you go. This is an example of what a public beach looks like. So we don't have any chairs, nothing to rent here. You bring everything down, umbrellas, towels, and hang out all by yourself. All right, so this is the shopping district in Ortiga, and right in the center you have the Fountain of Diana that was built in 1907, and she is the goddess of the hunt. So this is a really beautiful fountain to hang at. There are cafes you can have a coffee at, and like I said, it is the beautiful shopping district, so it is nice to hang out here for a while. Ortiga is so beautiful that it is no surprise to find all these amazing yachts out in the water and people from all over coming to tour here. This was the end of our tour, and we asked our tour guide to drop us off. If you are interested, there's his phone number. He recommended that we go to this restaurant to try some amazing seafood while in Ortiga, Sicily. We were really excited to try some different seafood here. So this restaurant is very close to the water and they have everything displayed here. It's a really small place inside, maybe like 5 tables. The kitchen is right here as well. We actually wanted to sit outside, which was perfect because they had a patio. Clams and shrimp. Prawns, tomato, basil pasta, salmon pasta, calamari. This restaurant was really good, and each entree came out to about 15 to 22 euros per person. If you are interested in more of a price breakdown for all of these places, please let me know and I will try to include that in my next videos. And don't forget, I do have a free PDF of all the things to do in Ortiga down in the description below, so you can click on the link and get that sent right to your inbox. This was a place that we drove around with our tuk-tuk, and we wanted to come back here because we saw this big beautiful walkable street with bars on it, and so we had a drink here before going to swim in the sea. At the end of this walkway, there was like a little park area, and then right off that was a public beach, so you can come in here and hang out. And then right attached to that was a restaurant. On the other side of the restaurant, they have their own set of beach chairs, and they are a beach club. It was already late in the day, so instead of getting beach chairs, we just got drinks and food from this restaurant, so we were able to hang out at a table the whole time and swim.
Hello. How's the water?
It feels so good.
Really?
It's so hot outside. This is amazing.
I'm about to jump in there.
Yes, please come in. How are the drinks?
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna come try mine.
Okay.
Okay, ciao. I have to go. See you.
I have to say that Ortiga was definitely a place I wish we had more time at. I would have loved to stay here overnight or even a couple of days. This whole island was really cute, and I feel like there is a lot to offer in a really small space. And these places that border the water are perfect because you can rent a chair and hang out here all day, or you can come and enjoy the restaurant side of things. We did stay here and have dinner, so that was really nice, and we enjoyed a couple different dishes here. We had the table right on the railing, right over the water, and we were able to sit here and watch the sunset, which was the perfect end to our day. After the sun went down, we packed up and walked back to our car. Walking through Taormina at night was even more beautiful because all the lights are bouncing off the water the whole way. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. That helps out my channel a lot and helps this video get to as many people as possible. In our next video, we are heading north in Sicily to Taormina, where we take an awesome boat ride you are not going to want to miss. Also, if you are interested in other locations throughout Italy, I have a whole Italian playlist here on my YouTube channel, as as well as other locations around the world. See you then.